In a bid to stimulate economic development through enhanced connectivity and economic integration, India, along with other members of the G20, entered into a historic memorandum of understanding to develop an India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor. The India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor will be a planned economic corridor with a transnational rail and shipping route spread across two continents that aims to bolster economic development by fostering connectivity and economic integration between Asia, the Arabian Gulf, and Europe. The IMEC will include two separate corridors, the East Corridor connecting India to the Arabian Gulf and the Northern Corridor connecting the Arabian Gulf to Europe. Apart from India, the other members are Saudi Arabia, UAE, France, Germany, Italy, USA, and the European Union. The objectives of the India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor will be to generate economic growth while incentivizing new investments in the region. It aims to connect the two continents, Asia and Europe, with commercial hubs and facilitate the development and export of clean energy, support existing trade and manufacturing synergies, and strengthen food security and supply chains. The project will also help link energy grids and telecommunication lines through undersea cables to expand access to electricity, internet, etc. As per the MOU, the members intend to meet in 60 days' time to develop and commit to an action plan with relevant timetables. However, although the memorandum sets forth political commitments of its participants, it does not create any rights or obligations under international law, which means that the members are not necessarily bound by it. The IMEC is expected to increase efficiencies, reduce costs, enhance economic unity, generate jobs, and lower greenhouse gas emissions. The cross-border shipping and railway corridor will reduce logistics costs as well as boost trade in goods and services between the UAE, Saudi Arabia, India, and Europe. Similarly, this offers India the opportunity to create green hydrogen and green ammonia hubs near the coast and supply the commodities via shipping and rail network to the Middle East and eventually Europe. The corridor will make India's export deliverables more efficient and cost-effective, thereby adding to their competitiveness. The corridor is also in line with the vision of path-breaking initiatives such as Make in India, Sagarmala, and Atmanirbhar Bharat. The first and foremost challenge will be to create a firm plan to establish the corridor. At present, there are no financial commitments, which will be decided in about 2 months. Laying a network of railway lines, roads, and port connectivity across countries will require a high level of coordination and planning. Besides, the corridor will also pass through Jordan and Israel, which throws up geopolitical challenges and would require a fine balance of economic and diplomatic maneuvering. If the India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor becomes operational, it will facilitate and enhance the infrastructure and transportation sector and lead to the development of significant capacities in India, thereby enhancing the country's self-reliance.